Hey guys, Ash here from the Golders and Blues, and this is the match reaction from what a great game it was. Spurs 0, Everton 1, and I think all we can say is what a start to the season. Yes, only one game in, but we dominated that game from start to finish. Sky came up with Gary Neville calling Spurs lazy. At the end of the day, Spurs gave their account on at times. Bottom line is we were just better. Every single player in that team put in a shift, and for a midfield that has never played together, it was absolutely brilliant. Jordan Pickford was absolutely class. He punched well. His distribution was absolutely perfect. He made some very, very clever saves in the game to keep us in the game. Yes, we could have maybe had got a second goal, or even if Richarlison his chance even before Dominic Calvert Lewin got the winner. But I think we can basically say this is the first time in a long time that none of us could take any negatives from that game. And back on Jordan Pickford, I think it's great for him in the sense that I think deep down he must know at this stage, because of Burnley's Nick Pope, breathing down his neck for the England spot. He knows this is a very, very important season for him. Keane and Mina, absolutely spot on. Mina, hopefully now he's over his injury troubles. Hopefully he stays fit for the rest of the season. Decore was brilliant. Like when Lucas Moura was through on goal, the speed of him to get back and put in that beautiful tackle to stop him getting through on Jordan Pickford. Seamus Coleman, it looks like he will be more of a defender than be more of an attacking player for this season. Obviously, since I've always said this, it's not just a case of his age, but since he had those late breaks, I don't believe he just has the mobility to get around the pitch like he used to. But it looks like he's been working on his defending. He really, really defended well. Even Luca Dean had a great defence. It was very, very hard to pick a man of the match as well. Alan, I think, just got it. You could have given it to Decore. You could have given it even to Andre Gomez himself. Andre Gomez, when he's playing with Alan, he seems to have more freedom, and it's kind of like a weight is lifted off his shoulder in the sense that because he knows Alan is there, Alan is the backup, so he seems to have more freedom. James Rodriguez, like every single pass he pinged from the distance, it fell to a player all the way. I did feel sorry for Richarlison after that misplaced ball. He ran onto it, got round Lloris, the goalkeeper, and he could, fair enough, he could have crossed it, past it to Dominic Calvert Lewin, who was waiting to put it into an empty net. But I think if I was in his position as well, I would have taken the shot on. But just as he took the shot, he lost his balance and it went over. So went in 0-0 at half time. 55 minutes comes on and we win a free kick, and oh my god, the free kick was whipped in brilliantly, and it was just, once it went in, we were all, everybody shouting in the Camden bar, and I just had to sit there, and the first thing that came into my head was Duncan Ferguson. There has been talks that he's been really taking some good training with Big Dunk, and that paid off there. It was a classic, a bullet header. No keeper was going to save it. Lloris was just left for dead. He was never going to get anywhere near it. But again, we continued on. We played well. We didn't sit back like we would have last season. If we got a lead away from home, we didn't sit back. We kept on going. The midfield was actually a midfield. You'd swear they've known each other for months playing away. And a great afternoon for us watching the game in the Camden. It was a great turnout, especially on the conditions with the COVID and that, and obviously with the news that happened yesterday. Now the wet pubs will not be opening for another 3 weeks. So the social distance measures and food and all that kind of thing is still going to be going for the next while. And it leads us very good now into tonight's game against Salford, a team who we haven't played before. The game, of course, is on Sky Sports. Is an 8:15 kickoff, but it's just goes to show that we could be onto something here. I don't think we've had a midfield for a number of seasons like the ones we have now, and for a team to play that well, that dominant over a potential top 6 side. Like, I think, what did they say about Harry Kane? He only had 2 touches in our box. You know, he was. I said in the preview video, I'm always worried about him and Son playing together, and if they do play together, then Ali kind of brings a bit of an. Ali went off not long, or came off at half time, so he must have picked up a knock. But we kept the 2 of them quiet, and then obviously it came out there. I seen on some of the platforms yesterday the video of them absolutely fighting in the changing room, the Spurs team, Lloris and Son. So obviously things weren't going to plan from the yesterday, but I just don't think the special one realised how dominant and how intent we came onto that pitch and say, we are going to give you a game. I think we should do exactly the same with Salford City tonight. You can check out the video there I made earlier with the Salford game. On this final note, you may have known Top Blue, Tommy Kane passed away very suddenly the other day, and you know, I think from all of us at the Goodison Blues, we'd like to pass our condolences on to the family, and that win, hopefully he was watching from up above and he got very, very good enjoyment from that. And as I said, we do give condolences to his family. So until then, enjoy the game tonight, guys, wherever you do watch it. Sky Sports, it's on Sky Sports, main event I believe 8:15 kickoff. So take care, and we shall talk to you after tomorrow night's game. Take care.